Detective Michael Hayes stood on the dimly lit streets of New York City, the hustle and bustle of the city serving as the backdrop to his own personal turmoil. He was a cop, a member of the NYPD, tasked with protecting and serving one of the busiest and most challenging cities in the world. But beneath the badge and the bravado, Michael battled a relentless foe, anxiety. Anxiety had been his constant companion for as long as he could remember, a shadow that lurked in the corners of his mind, threatening to overwhelm him at the slightest provocation. It manifested most prominently in his struggle to sleep, leaving him restless and weary, even as the city slept around him. Despite his nightly battles with insomnia, Michael threw himself into his work with a fierce determination. He was a skilled detective, respected by his colleagues for his sharp mind and unwavering dedication. But as the city faced one of its most pressing cases yet, the weight of responsibility bore down on him like never before. A series of high-profile murders had gripped the city in fear, each crime scene more gruesome than the last. The pressure to solve the case weighed heavily on Michael's shoulders, exacerbated by his own internal struggles. But he knew that he couldn't let his anxiety get the best of him, not when so much was at stake. Day and night blurred together as Michael pored over evidence, chased down leads, and interrogated suspects. Sleep remained elusive, a distant dream that always seemed to slip through his grasp. But he pressed on, fueled by a fierce determination to bring the killer to justice and restore peace to the city he loved. As the days turned into weeks, Michael's anxiety threatened to consume him. Doubt crept into his mind, whispering cruelly that he would never be able to crack the case. But he refused to succumb to despair, drawing strength from the support of his colleagues and the memory of all those who had placed their trust in him. And then, in a moment of clarity amidst the chaos, the pieces of the puzzle finally began to fall into place. A breakthrough in the investigation led Michael to the doorstep of the killer, a shadowy figure whose twisted motives sent shivers down his spine. With nerves of steel, Michael confronted the culprit, bringing an end to their reign of terror once and for all. As the sun rose over the city, casting its golden light upon the streets below, Michael felt a sense of relief wash over him. The case was closed, the killer apprehended, and the city could finally breathe a sigh of relief. But amidst the triumph, Michael couldn't help but wonder what awaited him on the horizon. For as long as he lived, anxiety would remain a part of who he was. But in the face of adversity, he had learned that he was stronger than his fears. And as he stood amidst the shadows of the city, a beacon of hope for all who struggled in silence, Michael knew that he would never let his anxiety define him. He was a cop, a protector of the innocent, and no amount of darkness could ever extinguish the light within him.
Don't leave me this way. Oh, I can't exist